Hey guys, so welcome back to Cultivation with Christy. I'm Christy. Today is what? Day 5, 6, 7? I don't know. Just got home from work. Just cleaned the chickens' coops out because I haven't had the opportunity to do it during the weekend because it's been raining. As you can see, this is the state of my yard. As we move the chickens, you can see where we moved them every day. It'll grow back. I don't mind it. And when it does grow back, you'll be able to tell because it'll be lush and beautiful. We let the chickens out while I clean them, and then they get their little ball with the treats in it, and I just shake it, and that's how I get him to go back in the coop. Got him fresh water, gave him food yesterday. They are going to be getting a new sister probably this weekend. My neighbor hatched some baby chicks out. Her and her 3-year-old daughter hatched chicks, so they had some extras, so we'll either be getting 1 or 2 new baby chicks. So you'll get to see how that goes, because usually they have to do the pecking order and the babies get beat up and all the stuff, so we'll get to experience that together. Nothing much to report on here in the garden. I don't think the squash is gonna make it. That little one there, and this one, but that's okay. I did put that Sluggo Plus out here because the roly-polies were eating my Kajari melons, so I reseeded those thinking that this one wasn't going to make it, but it's putting on new leaves. So I've got another one over here, and I didn't get Kajari melons last year either, so hopefully those will do well, and I'll just have to stay on top of it, because the Sluggo, the regular Sluggo, which Sluggo is a brand of organic pest control. They're little pellets that you put out, and the pellets, when the roly-polies or slugs or snails, whatever, eat it, then it kills them. I was using the regular brand of Sluggo, and then I swapped to Sluggo Plus, because when I was putting out the regular brand of Sluggo, the pellets would be gone, but so would my plants, so they were still eating my plants. But one application of that Sluggo Plus, and all of these new baby seedlings are doing just fine. So that is good news for me. And look at all these peas. Like I said, we're gonna have peas for dinner one night. And when we do, I'll let you know. You don't want to harvest peas too early, because as soon as you pick, and this is true for most fruits and vegetables, as soon as you pick them, that's the sweetest they're gonna be. So their sugars develop on the stem. So as soon as you pick them, it starts converting it, I guess, to carbon dioxide, I don't know. Anyway, it starts to change, so your flavor will change, so you want to eat them fresh. You don't want to eat them and put them in the fridge and then eat them later. You want to eat them right off the vine. I think I decided I'm going to end up getting a tarp for this area and try to kill back some of that grass and then spray along the border and see how that does. I haven't gotten, obviously, to these yet because we just put these out here yesterday and I had to work today. So maybe tomorrow I need to come out and level these beds off, because the yard, I don't know if you can tell, kinda, yeah, you can kinda, it slopes down this way and then levels off down there. So that's what I had to do. If you remember, when I built this bed, I had to raise up the front end of it to get it level. So I may just lift it on top, like set it on top of this divider. That way, one, I don't trip over the divider. But two, well, I don't know, because if I ever decide to take this out, I don't know. I'll probably just do it this way, but it depends on where I'm going to put them. Because am I going to put them forward? Because I want to use the holes back here for sunflowers, and there's a row. And there's also a row right on the edge here that I could still use those. Of course, I could put new holes in there too, but it would be better if I just use the current holes. And then I don't know why my raspberries just dry up. Oh, hang on. Like, I never get any raspberries. Oh, there's ants. Maybe that's why. Maybe I need to spray. Do not know. Ow. And it just stabbed me. You see this? That. Rude. Well, the hyssop has taken hold. The anise is still alive. So I think I've told you like 16 times, but this are going to be perennial herbs, I think. That way I can just pop back here. I may put another gate back here, so when I'm coming from the kitchen, I can just come right in here. Maybe not with that snake. I need to eat some of these too. I think these are, they may not be. I think some of these are sugar snap peas. Uh-oh, I need to, look at that. He's so tall. Well, that's not gonna work. Need to tie him up. My cilantro is bolting. It's too hot. You see how this main stem's gonna come up and then it's gonna flower. But then we'll have coriander. The seeds of cilantro are coriander seasoning, in case you were wondering. See, when your seeds, or when your pods puff out, that's when you got your peas are ready. So I'm gonna have to do them tomorrow if I don't do them tonight. But anyway, I'm gonna go in here. Maybe we'll stir fry some. I don't want to give you too much of a peep. Oh yeah, look. My poppy is gonna bloom. How exciting is that? Just this one though. The one in the back I don't think is. Oh yeah, we do have one back here. Look at that. I think these are all orange, which I love orange. Oh, it was the bird. I was like, okay, I heard something. What was it? I hope it was the bird. I'm paranoid. I need to thin these out. You see how many are growing all together? Maybe I'll come in here and do that. See my baby carrot? Go feed some of these to the chickens. See, I got like 6 of them in there together. The chickens, I remember from last year, just love carrot tops. They are crazy about carrot tops. I'll pull this one. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna thin these out for a minute. The carrots to have enough room in between each plant, or the carrot won't have enough room to spread out and the root to get big enough for you to eat. It'll end up being little like that. And that's not the point. That is the one bad thing about seeding heavily, is you waste some seed, technically. Well, I was going to film that, but it took 2 hands to open the thing. But they just love carrot tops. Surprisingly, not as much as they loved a hard-boiled egg. Yeah, they eat their own eggs, but, you know, circle of life. They'll eat them raw, too. You gotta break up the egg to where it doesn't look like an egg, or they'll start eating their own egg as they lay them, or after they lay them. So, but it's a good source of protein. They are carnivores, not just herbivores. I think that's it for today. Nothing too exciting. I think the plan for tomorrow will be to plant peanuts and maybe these sweet potatoes. Oh, we have to go inside because we have to check on the mushrooms. All right, no progress yet. All right, that's it for me today. See you guys.